If you're over 50 and you've been trying to figure out how to make extra money online, with all the information out there, I'm sure you are probably as confused as I was. There are a lot of things out there, but a lot of them require advanced skills or maybe a ton of followers on social media or hours of screen time that you probably don't have and probably don't even want after working a corporate job or a 9-to-5 job. If you're over 50 and you've been quietly wondering how you're going to build your retirement cushion with the rising prices of everything, I want you to hear me clearly. The reality is a regular paycheck is not security anymore. And I know firsthand because I've been laid off in my 40s, then again in my 50s. And it's a terrifying feeling. I started this channel to help you find reliable side hustles that fit your life, your schedule, without having to take over your life. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 evening side hustles, the good, the bad with each one, including the exact blueprint that allowed me to earn over $4,000 in a single month while working my full-time job, while taking care of my family. If you're new here, my name is Kim, 54 years old, mom of 5, grandma to 1. As I said, been laid off twice in the last 10 years alone, but it wasn't until my husband had a heart attack last year, and that's when we seriously took a deep dive into our retirement and realized how super short we were. So I had to find a side hustle that would not only just help pay the bills today, but also help to fund our retirement for the future. Because if you're anything like me, I'd rather spend time with my family as I get older instead of coworkers. That's a little bit about me. Let's get started with the side hustles. So one common thing that you might see online is website testing. You can go to places like usertesting.com. They pay anywhere from $5 to $20 reviewing websites or apps. They're looking for bugs. They want your feedback. And just for testing out a website, they will pay you for it. And it's super cool because it gives a flexible schedule. However, this isn't anything that you can rely on because if there are no jobs, then there's no way for you to get paid. So while this may cover the price of coffee or maybe lunch, it's not going to help you fund your retirement, which again is what I was looking for. Side hustle number 2 is chat support. This can pay anywhere from $12 to $20 per hour, helping customers by chat messages. This is pretty much just having a second job. You're just doing it at night after work. But the problem with this, just like a regular job, if you stop working, the money's going to stop coming in. You're still trading your time for dollars. Next, we have transcription work. And this is really cool if you want to chill out for the night, right? Because all you have to do is listen to recordings and you just type it out. So you can go to a website like rev.com. It'll give you all the information how you can start. But again, if you don't keep working, the money's not going to keep coming in. Number 4, we have blogging. And this is actually something that I did 15 years ago. And this is where you have your own website. But trust me, it doesn't sound as complicated as it might sound. But you essentially have your own website. So you control the content that you put on your website. You pick a niche. Maybe it's health and fitness. Maybe it's accounting. Maybe it's real estate. How to help buyers buy their first house. You create content. You put that on your blog. There's multiple ways you can make money with this. Number 1 being Google ads. If you serve Google ads, people visit your website. Google will actually pay you because they're pretty much renting space from you. This is a great way to generate passive income. Something else you can do with a blog is you can create your own products. People visit your blog, you promote your product. If people buy, you get paid, which is pretty cool. So this can be an avenue if you're interested in that passive income. Now, this goes well with option number 5, and that is digital products. So I kind of mentioned it, with the whole blog thing, but what's cool, you create a product once and you can sell it over and over again. So again, if you get traffic, this can lead to passive income. And what's cool is you only do the work one time and you could sell it over and over again. And again, sample products could be recipes, how to train your puppy, how to train your toddler on potty training. The ideas are literally endless, but what you want to do with that product is solve a problem. And if you can do that, you will be able to make sales from it. But a roadblock with digital products is people don't know what to create. Then they don't know what is in demand, and they don't know what actually sells. So people unfortunately spend months creating a product and never make a single sale. And of course, they hate the idea of the aggressive marketing and convincing people, right? They don't want to bother their friends and family. They don't want to cold DM people on social media for them to buy their product. I got to the point where I didn't want to trade my health as well for another. I stopped looking for random side hustles. And I realized for me at the age of 54, I needed something structured, something step by step that removed all of the guesswork. And I wanted something that was already proven by people my age, people over 40, over 50, over 60. That's when I discovered the digital licensing blueprint that I use today. Now, if you decide to click below and review the blueprint, you're going to see a detailed, comprehensive page. Because I value your trust, I'm going to kind of outline what you're going to see so you don't feel overwhelmed. And let me just put a caveat out there. Anything new, you're going to feel overwhelmed, but I can promise you, it's just like starting a new job. I'm sure you've started a new job, maybe several times like me. And if you can eventually get to the point where you master your job, you can master this. It's no different. Yes, you have to learn new skills, but you do in your job as well. Even if you pick one of the side hustles we discussed above, you have to learn new skills, right? If you go to the link below, put in your email address, you're going to go to a page that talks about master resale rights. So in plain English, what that means is digital products are already built, formatted, legally licensed for you to promote. You don't have to write any training courses, build websites, manage customer service. You are granted the license to distribute and keep 100% of the profit from day one. So think of it as a digital franchise, like owning a digital Subway, without obviously the corporate hassle, as well as the Subway franchise price tag, which I can't even imagine. I'm sure it's in the multiple 100,000. Next, you're going to see different licensing tiers ranging from a beginner that starts at $100. Because the last thing I want you to do is experience sticker shock, right? Because what this is a genuine, fully automated business infrastructure. If you're looking at franchising a physical business like a Subway or a McDonald's, you're looking at millions and millions of dollars. And it is proven that those types of businesses don't even earn a profit for at least 5 years. What you want to do, you want to learn about the multiple streams, and then you want to pick one to start with. Because you don't want to do everything, because that's just going to lead to overwhelmed. You want to pick one, master it, and then if you want to, you don't have to, you pick up another income stream. This is your business, your side hustle. You do what makes sense for you. Obviously, I'll be here to help you, of course. As a beginner, exhausted from their 9-to-5 job, you're going to pick the path that makes sense for you. What I want you to do is step away from the endless loop. The next 6 months are going to pass you by regardless of what you choose. The question is, will you be in the same exact financial situation that you're in right now, or will you have a quiet asset working for you in the background? If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to my private page where you can request the free step-by-step blueprint overview, review the plan, and it's up to you to make the decision. And I want you to ask yourself, does this look like an evening plan I can realistically follow? You are not too old to start something new. You're also not behind, and you do not have to be technically savvy. The idea is to secure your peace of mind. Click on the link below, explore the details, and I will see you on the inside.